Hey guys, welcome back. It's Lee with Purple Monkey TCG. Today we are looking at Hyborian Gates. It's an older game, kind of easy to find still. You can get them on eBay, really cheap, about 13, 14 bucks a entire booster box. You can get an entire box of the starter decks for around 10, 15 as well. I've seen them cheaper, but the prices do fluctuate on the starter boxes. So, the reason this game wasn't very popular to begin with is there's only one set out there, okay? They didn't make multiple sets. It's just one set of cards. There are 99 ultra rare cards with one ultra rare per pack. There are 2 promo cards available. One is the Victoria Champion card. The other is very, very special. There is only 1 per 1,000 packs randomly inserted throughout the entire series print. Okay. It is the Ancient Gates Redemption card. Alright. So our brand for this was cards with the Z at the end. The whole point of the game here is to draw your gate cards out of your deck, power up your gate, and move your champions through the portal gate and fight to gain and main control of each dimension. It is 2 to 8 players, and the rules are very difficult to find, but I was able to find a PDF. It's not an original rule set, but it is a PDF rule set that is approved from my understanding, and I will try to reference that down in the description. So today we are actually trying to find one of these Ancient Gate cards. So if you get a look here, I don't know if you guys will be able to read this or not, but if you find the Ancient Gate card, you can actually mail it in to Arlington, Texas. They've given you an address and everything for it. But you can mail this in, and you can win they'll redeem it, and they'll automatically just send you it. You can get a signed fine art print commissioned by Boris Vallejo or Julie Bell, and it is a painting, alright? And they're, from my understanding, they're supposed to be signed and numbered. So, not a bad find. Kind of falling apart back here. So if we can find this Ancient Gate card, it would be really epic. So I went ahead and I ordered some more boxes. This is the first one to come. So throughout our series, we'll be opening more of these, trying to find that Ancient Gate card. Now there are Ancient Gate cards that are not part of the redemption. They put a special border on them that makes them, noticeable from the other Ancient Gate cards. So we'll get into that. Hopefully we find one and we can go along and show you the difference here. But let's go ahead and open this. It's 36 packs of cards. So we'll get those opened right after we get this sealed box open. Here we go. All right. So get a better angle here. Good enough. Alright. So upon opening the box, it is packed full, which is typical. Get all these out of here. I'll give you guys a better look at these in a second. Get this camera angle. So, 36 packs. This is going to be a fun day. Now, if I read this right, I believe there is 15 ultra rare cards are randomly inserted, found only in the limited edition booster packs. Okay, so what I read online contradicts what I'm reading on this box. But we will find out for ourselves. They do give you pull ratios and stuff on the back. The Angel Storm and the winning gate cards are found 1 to 375 packs. So you'll get one of the promo cards per 375 packs. So which 375 packs, you know, that's a whole different ball game. You could end up opening 700 packs before you get one of those. But that's their draw ratio on them. That's how many they inserted. So still not bad. But yeah, so we got our sleeves here just in case. Let's go ahead and get some of these opened up and see what we got. I've never opened a box of these before, so I have no idea what they even look like. I don't even know if they're going to fit our sleeves. They look like it. So from the get-go, they've got an interesting background. I do like that on the rear of the card. So we're going to do upside down and right side up, and okay. So they've got really nice art on some of these cards. I don't like all this flipping. But they are very detailed cards. So what's this? So this is our gate card. It's called Tens Gate. So that would be one of the ones you'd have to draw and power up to be able to get your champions through it. So I don't know if you guys can see it, but there is, yeah, there you go. Some kind of cutout there. I'm not sure what that's for. Maybe to stand the gate card up on. It looks like you'd punch it out and fold it. So very interested to find out. Like I said, I'll have to read into those rules, and I'll link that in the description. I'm floored at the detail in these cards. I don't know if you guys can see some of this, but I mean, let me try and get close up on that. Look at all the detail. I mean, you can tell these were done by hand. These are beautiful. I mean, not the individual cards being done by hand, but, you know, the actual original artwork for them. So we're going to pick up the pace a little bit because we got quite a few to get through. Go make a big old mess on the desk again tonight. So I haven't determined how to tell the ultra rares from the other ones. Definitely something I'll have to look into. But you can see, I'm noticing differences here. This one is green, and some of these other ones got different color ones. So maybe that's the corresponding gates for them. Looks like we got a lights gate. So there's another card with a different one. It's another punch out. So these must be to hold up our gates. I'm not sure how they work, but definitely interested in this game. It's looking like it may be worth playing. Say, if nothing else, just for the artwork on these cards. I'm going to say the only other people I've seen put this kind of detail in so far has been some of the older Magic cards. Some of the newer ones aren't bad, but they're not this level of detail. You may want to not give these cards to children, as they do seem very PG-13, I'd say. They're very detailed on some of the female figure. So we got us an Ocean's Gate. And there's another green one. This is what I'm meaning about the female figures. So probably not the best card game for children. It didn't say anything about ages on the boxing, so it's hard to tell. But in all fairness, they did do a lot of detail on the male figure as well, so there's a balance there. So I'm thinking this first cards, the ones upside down, may be more of our ultra rare because they have a lot of hit points and defense points, which I'm assuming is the top and bottom numbers. Some of these only got like 2 and 7. That one had 11 and 8 when we first opened the pack, so it's hard to tell there. But definitely before our next box opening, I'm going to dig a little deeper and see what we can find. There's another Lights Gate. So again, we're looking for that Ancient Gates. Dropped one there. So this is what I was talking about. Some of those first cards got a lot more on them than these ones do. Like I said, that one I drew was 11 and 8. So this one 3 and 2. So that first card may be our ultra rare. I'm not sure the positioning of them. But see there, that time we got a different one. That one's yellow. We got like 3 green ones over here. So I think I might try and get a see, this is 8 and 0 on that first card. But I might try and get a group together at my local game store. See if we can get enough people interested to start, just a game. Which we only need 2 people. I'm sure I can get someone if I got enough cards together for it. So I'm definitely going to look into go ahead and getting one of those starter boxes for it. So there's Ray's Gate, or Ree's Gate. Still no Ancient Gates. Still looking for that Angel Champion as well. Also, guys, don't forget, like and subscribe and get your notifications going. We will have more Pokemon cards coming soon. I'll say also, we'll be exploring a bunch of new kind of obscure games. I've got several coming up that you'll have to just stick around and dig into. So we got Zeus's Gate that time. Another blue one. So I'm going to guess that some of these cards really aren't worth much, considering you can buy a whole booster box now for $13 or so. I mean, I've seen them ranging 13 to like 30. Just depends on which ones you find. They're all the same box. They're all the same runs. So there's nothing there. So we got Hell's Gate, or Heel's Gate. Not our Ancient Gate. But yeah, I'll have to individually look up the cards, but I don't. When I search Hyborian Gates on, the different card sites and stuff, all I could find were sealed boxes, not individual cards. So probably not one to invest in if you plan on saving and collecting them for future sales. There's Hera's Gate. So I'm seeing a lot of Greek mythology reference in these cards, especially with the gates. I was thinking, since it was Hyborian, that there would be a lot of Conan the Barbarian references attached to him. But I'm not big on Conan. I watch the movies and stuff. So I may be just looking over the references. Definitely can tell in the artwork, though, that it's from the same idea. I mean, we got some like this one. It's a little more futuristic, but that could just be a dimension. So there's Doris Gate. Oh, we got a new one. So that one's gray. And see, these are the symbols I'm seeing. So these must be references to the gates. So we'll have to keep that in mind. And maybe the ones without any gate symbols on them must be like spell cards or something along those lines. So we got a card here for retailer information. So take this completed form to your favorite retail store to receive a free Hyborian Gates Trooper Kit. This kit includes the Victoria Champion card, only available through this offer. Okay, so we're going to want to keep this, and I will have to take this to my regular store and see if they can figure that one out as far as sending that in for me. So if I can get that card for you, I'll definitely put that up in a video and let you guys see that. It'll be in one of the Hyborian Gate openings. Demeter's Gate. See, there's another reference to Greek mythology. There's Demeter. We got a red one this time. So we're definitely getting enough of these stands, whatever they're for. Maybe they're cones or something. Just look at the detail on these cards. I am still just floored at this. These are beautiful cards. I mean, if they're not worth much, I'm definitely thinking I'm going to make some kind of craft art out of them. Maybe do like a giant wall poster or something. Forge them all together in some... there's another gate card, not the one we're looking for. But maybe forge them all together in some kind of plastic sheeting. I think that'd be pretty cool. Just make like a big poster out of it. Here's another one. So there's another one. This kit includes the Victoria Champion card. So it says limit one per person. Oh, and here's something we didn't read before. This actually expired September 30th, 1995. So I doubt we'll be able to get them to honor that. So we got Apollo's Gate, another Greek god, obviously. So with all these cards expiring, as far as getting that Victoria Champion card, I'm going to have to do some digging unless we find one of these in this pack. It may be the only way to get that card, in which case I'll be disappointed because we won't be able to get one. Unless we can find one on the internet somewhere. Which, judging by the popularity of the card, may be kind of difficult. So we got Boris Gate that time. And we got a double insert, yellow and a red. So, again, just the detail, that is really just beautiful artwork. I mean, if you're one that admires, you know, definitely more of sci-fi artwork, these are definitely ones for you. If not for the game, just for the artwork. I mean, they're just intensely detailed. Beautiful cards. I mean, look at that. Every stroke of the feathers, everything on that card, all the way down to hidden scaling with it's almost translucent. It's just, they're beautiful. They're very detailed, very, very beautiful cards. So we got Kronos Gate that time. Another double pack. We got a black one finally. So we're going to have several different colors, which is good. Once I figure out what those are actually for, because it looks like maybe they form little pyramids. So whether or not they hold the gate cards up, I won't know until I dig into them. I do know there are several people on YouTube right now that have videos up of gameplay and stuff. So if you're interested in the game, definitely try and check that out until I can get my own video up, which I'll have to find someone that wants to is willing to basically play with me here. So there's Typhon's Gate. My pile's getting kind of big here on the desk. We may have to take an intermission again. I hope not. So again, just the detail, individual hairs, you know, you can see really fine detail back there, clear in the background of the card even with the coral and everything. It's just, they're incredible. They're very impressive. So there's one, Pazuzu's Gate. Got another green one there. So we got Anwin's Gate. I'm guessing that's how that's pronounced. Got another yellow one. So, I mean, again, just individual strokes that looks almost like it was hand painted. I mean, obviously it would be like a scanned copy, but still, I mean, just the original artwork behind it is just mind-bogglingly beautiful. I mean, some of these ones I'd really like to get close-ups on, but usually, I mean, the ones I'm talking about are very PG-13, but they're, I mean, they've got a very, very high level of detail on the figures and the forms. See, like this one's a little less, a little more appropriate, but see, they put a lot more detail and even like curves, and you can see the distortion. It's almost like that's a real person, just the level of detail they've got behind it. See, here's another one. You can see like the male form makes out every single muscle. It's almost like they photographed someone there in the picture and kind of did like a 3D printing of it. It's beautiful. The artwork level. There's Grendel's Gate. So we're getting several gates here. But again, it's not our ancient gate. I'd really love to be able to find one, even if it's not a redemption one, just to see what the ancient gates look like. So we got Kronos Gate. Again, another reference to Greek mythology. Kronos, the father of Zeus, Hades, and Poseidon there. We got a red one that time. So there's a reference to another card within a card. As you can see, it's almost like they took photos of a painting, like I said before, and just focused on certain parts of the paintings for certain cards. Because you can see it, this card is more of a close-up of this card. You know, so that may be what it is. It may be Julie Bell's, and let me make sure I pronounce his name correctly here. Boris Vallejo, and I may have said that wrong, but it looks almost like they took some of their paintings or something and just photographed different sections of them for these cards. And they do have at the bottom of the cards, like this is a Boris Vallejo, so they do reference who did the artwork on the card. So like this one, that's where the artist signed it. This isn't a signed copy, but a print of a signature. Let me see if I can get a better close-up of that. See, Boris 90. So he copyrighted the image in 1990. The cards were printed in 95. So we got Shoes Gate. Another double drop. Black and yellow. I've seen a lot of cards that are just repeats, so they must be a lot of commons and uncommons. When I post the video, if I can find it, I will reference a card list at the bottom of the description. I don't know if I'll be able to find one, but you can always look down there to see if I had any luck. So we got Anubis's Gate. So this is a Egyptian reference, obviously. Anubis. So, not really sure where the game is going. Obviously, the world of Hyborian. I definitely need to do a little more research on it because these cards got me intrigued now. So we got some different nature cards here. Definitely a lot of upside down stuff going on in these packs. Newt's Gate. There's the white one. We haven't gotten that one yet. So it's not looking promising. We're running out of packs here. We got maybe 10 at the most. So let's hope we can get that ancient gate. And once my internet comes back up, they're updating our entire grid in our area. So this video is being made several days ahead of time. It's not supposed to be done for like another 3 days, but I am without internet until then. So I've been doing my research while I was at work. So I'm going to have to definitely pull prices on these cards if I can find any reference to individual pricing, or if there's even a secondary market for it. Hestia's Gate. Another red one. Don't forget, guys, like, subscribe, and comments are always appreciated. Don't forget to get your push notifications. This way you can be the first ones to get those Pokemon code cards. There will be a bunch of those coming up here before long. So we got another Kronos Gate. We've seen that one before. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more tries to get this Ancient Gate card. Purple Monkey is wanting to take a nap on us there. So let's hope we can get something good. Kronos Gate. Not really sure what's going on there. Just another yellow. Got all kinds of different areas here between space and dragons. So this is just all over the place as far as, see, now we've got dinosaur looking stuff. Robotic dinosaurs at that. There's a bunch of metallic shine to it. So this world of Hyborian is definitely one of those ones that must be very vast. So Dagoa's Gate. Dagoa's. I don't know if you guys can see this pile, but it's definitely getting very large. These packs are definitely, I mean, look at how thick they are. There's definitely quite a few in there. I'll get a count on them this time. We'll see how many are actually in this pack. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bridget's Gate. We won't count that. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we got 15 cards with that. So we got another Apollo's. Already got that one in there. Another black one. See, here we got another reference to space. But we've also got guys running around with bows and arrows. Now we got Death Sentinels. I mean, like I said, this world of Hyborian must be all over the place. So I was right. So 15 cards, including 1 gate card and 1 pyramid card. So those are pyramids. I'm not sure what they're used for, but now we know that they are pyramids. And there's another one of those cards. Again, expired in 95. So I'm hoping if we do find the Ancient Gate, they still honor it. Which, I mean, if they put 1,000 of them in there, they had 1,000 of those signed copies to hand out. So maybe they'll still honor them. But either way it goes, I mean, yeah, we'll try it and get it if we find one. But it's still, I mean, just to find one would be a treasure in and of itself, just because it's such a rare card to find. I couldn't even find an image of the Ancient Gate redemption card on the internet. So we got Boris Gate that time. Still not our Ancient Gate. So here we go. It's our last 2. Everyone keep your fingers crossed. Let's See if we can get one here. Oh, nope, but we got a different one. The Kronos Gate. We haven't seen that one yet. So there's a new one. Kronos Gate. Sicila's. I'm not real sure. So no ancient gate. And we definitely have a mess of cards here. So that was 36 packs. 15 cards per pack. That is a lot of cards. 450. And we've got 6 and 15. So we've got 510 cards sitting here in front of us right now from one booster box. For $13, that is not a bad way to go. Again, we'll have to check out the pricing, see if we can even sell individual cards. But I mean, just for the artwork, it's definitely worth having a binders for them. Just to look through them and look at the detail and stuff. Like I said, definitely check out YouTube. There's people that have videos of them playing the game. And they're probably explaining the rules and the objectives better. And as soon as I can find a partner to play with, I will upload a video as well. So don't forget to like and subscribe, guys, and get your push notifications going. And this is Lee, Purple Monkey TCG. I'm out.